two-step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-Town.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Smith. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Catch.
Smith on first down. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
Smith back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Get it! Cougar 19! Trap 50! Mustang 19! Ready?
Looking to throw here. Pass brought in by Tedero McMillan. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. York tacks on that extra point. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check, Panther!
Lone back gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Let's go now.
Smith will go on 4th down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blowing back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Ayuk put in motion left. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tyrell McMillan that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. On target here to Njoku. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
He's going to throw it again. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Dump off top by his Ben. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Let's go. Ready.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
Well, he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hot 70, 19 Lions.
throwing it on second down. This is a heater going deep. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Reed now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Smith. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Smith setting the throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
48-yard line.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Steady!
Now Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the jump!
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, go!
Smith yet again. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Again, it's Smith to the air. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Smith's gonna throw again. Catch made. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Ayuk put in motion left. One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Deputies. Cougar Knights, Dragon 60.
Pass play coming here. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They are throwing it again. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Running back sent in motion. From the red zone on 1st. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready.
They send a receiver in motion right. Sticking to the air here. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
a loss of 2.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stop for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Get it. Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On the 6.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Okay, ready.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Knocked along the sideline by Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Hey.
4th down, Smith. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. 1st and 10 now from the 46. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Go! Ready.
And again, it's Smith. This one's caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Seahawks 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returnable from the 1. Jukes away from 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing on second. Left side, secured by Ayuk. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12.
35. Seahawks 23.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Come back, team. Ready.
From the gun, Smith. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
That's good.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
4-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Smith. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
15. At the Buccaneers 49-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Set. Go.
Smith. Austin's there to haul it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 9 brings up.
Throwing on third, Smith. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Buccaneers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Hold it ready.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70, stand by Wolf. Go get him. Let go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Pass attempt close. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Look good on the point after. And the Buccaneers go up by 19.
42. Seahawks 23.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks in his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
1st down, Smith to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
19.
The Seahawks 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd and long. Smith to the air now. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Buccaneers come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get it on rock line. Go.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Good.
Working near his goal line. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Warriors 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tapped to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Seattle.
never don't realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, had way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Poses.
You think the way you live's okay.